Okay, I'm sorry about that. I am back. So yeah, good luck to both of the runners, and they don't need any introduction. We've got Dots, we've got Louis. Both amazing at this game. Louis' stream is slightly behind Dots's. I'll see if I can refresh and fix that. It's a bit closer, but oh well. But yeah, World 1 is standard. Nothing much to say. I know that Louis does fire strats. I'm not so sure about Dots. I believe he goes small. So we'll probably be, if I'm right, we'll be seeing some different strats in Iggy's castle. Up until then, though, it should be exactly the same. And neither one's like any further ahead right now. Maybe by frames at most. But it's negligible. So I guess we'll see how these players choose to go through this level and World 2. Yeah, so Louis will be going for fire strats, while Dots will be small. It is Dots. I can't change the title. I don't have those permissions. So that'll only get changed if somebody with those permissions comes along. Yeah, most of the time the title's been inaccurate. But it is Louis and Dots. So yeah, both of them neck and neck right now. Yeah. So World 2, this will be where we'll start to see some different strategies, mainly in Donut Plains 3 and 4. But there'll be slight differences in these levels. We'll definitely be seeing Dots get a Fire Flower in Donut Plains 4. Louis will probably get a backup one there too. Both of them going for the early P speed here, and getting it. Two 360s. They are neck and neck right now. So yeah, Louis breaking that block, grabbing the second one after frying the fish while Dot's swimming through. They're the kind of minor differences that you see with these strats until the later levels of this world. I just noticed something about this layout that's bugging me, but I'll leave it alone. I didn't see what happened with Dots, but it looked like he scraped it on the side of one of those blocks. That'll lose a little bit of time, but he's getting through the level fine, so it's no big deal. Louis nailing that fire strat. So Louis is a second or two ahead right now. But like I always say, this is only World 2, so seconds don't really make much of a difference. None of them running up the wall, because that's slow. So yeah, we'll be seeing Dots get a Fire Flower. Yeah, Louis getting a backup, which doesn't surprise me. Louis getting through fine, and so does Dots. Louis got a 55, which is pretty good. 54 is not bad, but 55 is, I believe, optimal. I'm sure chat will correct me if I'm wrong. Louis getting that 94 door, which is pretty tight. .56 is optimal. Okay. Casey, it depends on your speed. So sometimes you can make it, sometimes you don't. Both of them climbing up here fine. So yeah, Dots is 6 seconds behind out of Morton's. And because Dots only has one Fire Flower, he might be getting a second one here. He might be in Vanilla Secret 2, or he might just go with the one. We'll see. This level's no problem for Louis. And yeah, he's getting the extra one here, which is where I'd get it as well. It's a free Fire Flower. Doesn't lose too much time to get it. Louis having a despawn of one of those spring platforms, but the camera scrolled up, so it was fine. If you don't move fast enough and the camera doesn't scroll, then you're pretty screwed if that despawns. You have to go back down and get it to respawn. I'm sorry, I can't finish my sentences today. So VS2, we'll see how this goes. Looks like it's going fine for mostly. Not mostly, what am I saying? Louis. I saw his name in chat. Nice VS2 there. Dot's hitting that P-switch, which is kind of laggy, but no big deal. That's because Calco is a god. Yoshi food. Maybe later, Eric. Yeah, Louis got a really good run in his last race. So again, nothing much to say in the next couple levels. We've got a water fort, just get through as quick as you can. Hope Reznor doesn't screw you over. That looked kind of tight there. It looked tighter than it was with that fireball. The Reznor fireballs only have the hitbox of the same as Mario's fireball. So that's why you'll see them just go straight through Mario without hitting him a lot of the time. Yeah, if anyone's going to beat Calco in a race, it's probably going to be Louis. And I believe the way it works is that if Louis, assuming Louis won this race and then won against Calco in the final, I think there'd be another race between them two again, and then the winner of that would be the winner of the tournament. Oh yeah, Dots easily could, well, I say easily, Dots could as well. He's a very consistent player. But yeah, the winner of this would have to beat Calco twice to win. Calco would just have to win once. It's not fair having Calco in the tournament at all, in my opinion. It was rigged from the start. Okay, so Louis done with the auto-scroller. Dots will be soon. We get back to the more interesting stuff, and Forest of Illusion especially can be a pretty interesting world. We're coming up to that soon. Butterbridge 2, fine with Louis. I imagine it'll be the same with Dots. Just grab the blue shell and fly. Easy. If it is, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about a time. Just that it'll be as soon as possible. Oh! So it's a good job that Louis managed to keep both of his fire flowers there. Because if he hadn't had that backup, this would have been a 14-second time loss. Which, I believe would put Dots back in the lead. Ludwig jump. Gotta save those 5 frames. And they're both done with Ludwig. So they're both on pretty good runs right now. Louis is 2.5 seconds ahead of his PB. Dot's 0.8 seconds ahead. And yeah, there we get Louis' backup fire again. He was going to be he's grabbing that so that he'll have 2 fire flowers for Roy, assuming he doesn't lose one. Dots also has 2. They'll be switching to that to do a damage boost, but be able to keep fire for the boss fight. This is the penultimate race of the tournament. Luton level. Assuming that whoever wins this doesn't beat Calco. If they do, they race again. Damn, Louis getting kicked out of clips. Having to fix his subpixel there. And he's through. But that was quite a bit of time lost there. Ooh! Dots drops Yoshi, so now he doesn't know what his subpixel is. He'll just have to keep on trying. Hopefully he'll be able to get through with no problem. The penultimate race, Jug. The one before the last one. So yeah, Louis dropped Yoshi and mounted him again before Yoshi landed on the floor. And to fix the his subpixel, he had to do the same again, which he did. He got the wall clip there, but not the wall jump. So we got the right pixel, but not the right frame. Louis getting up that far. Although, yeah, Louis picked up a mushroom in that level, so he won't be able to do the damage boost I was talking about before. Well, he'll be able to do the damage boost, but he won't be keeping a fire flower for the boss fight. And that's about 4 seconds, I believe. So he's doing the strat where you... I guess he wanted to make use of that mushroom if he had to pick it up. He could have just damage boosted off the spikes and gone through small, but it saves a little bit of time over doing that to just keep that mushroom that was in his inventory. Dot's just taking that Podobo for a walk. Yeah. So Dots is small, he's also not doing the fire kill. That always sucks. They're going to be entering Chocolate Island now. Because Louis kept his mushroom in Roy's, he doesn't need to pick up another one here. And they both want one for the ghost house so that they can damage boost through the boo laser. And now have to take the boo blocks with them. Or, you know, do the small only strat. Yeah, this is a no cape, no Starworld tournament match. As it says at the bottom of the screen. So they're playing through the game as fast as possible without the use of cape or the Starworld. So Louis will be doing... Actually, I believe Louis goes for the damageless strat here anyway. So he'll be doing... If he does what he usually does, he'll be doing a scroll to manipulate the... Okay, no, he's just going for the normal damage boost. So yeah, using those invincibility frames to just get through there and spin jump off that boo laser. And we'll probably be there. We'll probably be seeing Dots do the same. .91 pipe. And yeah, decent ghost house from both of them. No problems at all. Yeah, this game has plenty of categories. We've got ones where you can fly over levels, which is one of the reasons no cape categories exist. Keep actual platforming in. Glitches are fine. You just don't see any that I can think of off the top of my head in this run. But these two? Really? Louis is 15.6 seconds behind his PB. His best possible times are 34, not 59. Take that as you will. So in Chocolate Secret, the second to last sloped platform at the end of this level has a habit of eating your jumps or your P speed. So we'll probably be seeing... Okay, no, he just went for it. So if you hold B there on that one, you can just jump over, and if it eats your jump, you'll land on the last platform. If not, oh, true. Yeah, if it can, you can land on the last platform if you just hold B. If not, you just jump over straight to the end, like we saw. Castle 6. Louis going for a slightly easier strat here, but also slightly slower than optimal. Doing a little back and forth to let the gap be a bit bigger with that moving platforms. Well, the scrolling ceiling rather. Both of them are in a pretty good Wendy's. Double X, if you're on about the second set of crushers, then that cycle skip is actually 100% consistent. If you just... No, wait, I know what you're on about. Ignore me. Yeah, what Silver said. So, in this room, they're going to be delaying slightly to manipulate the Boo Cloud. Most likely. Yeah. So where Louis is now, there's usually a Boo Ring, like this one. But because the Boo Cloud despawned at the same time as the Boo Ring spawned, it just despawned the Boo Ring as well. And... Dots... Yeah. He went too fast. I'm not sure if he's... Yeah, he had a mushroom, so he was... Oh! Okay, tried to swim through those Boo Rings and died to it. Ouch. That's a pretty big time loss. That's a long level. So unless Louis screws up now, he's pretty much won. This looks a bit better for the despawn. He might have to scroll. I don't think he will. No. The double? Was I looking at the wrong boost there? So Louis entering Vob 2, while Dots is finishing up the ghost ship. I wonder whether we'll be seeing a crush sandbasket clip. Also, yeah, Louis didn't get the sandal clip, but he did say so cycle, so it wasn't complete casual. Thanks, mostly. I turned down my volume wheel, forgot to turn it back up. It wouldn't surprise me to see Dots go for Sandbar now. Try and save any time you can. Okay, he either went late or didn't go for it. And Louis having no problems with the fault. That's a pretty good fault. And this is an easy 35 now. Dot's not getting the RN jump, which is not RNG. Let's see how the fort goes for Dots as well. So Louis spending a little bit of extra time on phase 1 there, so he can keep... Did I speak too soon? I was looking at the other screen while explaining how the Bowser fight works, and he doesn't have a Mecha Koopa. I did not see what happened. I was expecting that to go fine. He threw too early. Damn. So yeah, he won't be able to do ball skip here. If he'd got an extra Mecha Koopa, he would have been able to throw the Mecha Koopa to hit Bowser as he stopped to throw the second bowling ball, and that would just stop him throwing that ball in first place. Hopefully we'll see Dots do it right, but both of these people in Bowser at the same time. So, you know. Fun fact, if Bowser's clown cart hits you like that, you can't jump on the first frame, you get knocked, the first frame you land. So Dots will have an extra Mecha Koopa here. But Louis is done with a time of 35:41. Excuse me, Stiverson. So yeah, here we'll be seeing ball skip, like I was talking about before. As Bowser stops to throw the second bowling ball, hit him, and he'll just skip throwing the second one. And that leaves you with an extra Mecha Koopa for the next phase as well. And you can skip a couple of the bounces. So Bowser will bounce a few less times if you hit him early. And Dots is also done with a 37 flat.